New cheap fragrances.
Here's some codes to save you some cash on your next Middle Eastern, niche, or designer fragrances.
What's going on, guys? My name is Neeb. Welcome back to AROMATIX. Today we're going to be talking about my latest fragrance haul from, well, both of these are actually from the brand of Dumont. Dumont, if you don't already know, Nitro Red, Nitro White, a lot of fragrances. They have so many. I'm just now finally being able to get into some of these Soprano fragrances. They have a lot of like Ramon Balazar, etc. So a lot of different brands, or sub-brands I should say, and some of which are worth mentioning. I got my nose on a lot of these when I was in the convention, but there's only so much you can sniff in a day, and after sniffing about 50, yeah, you tap out. But today we're going to be talking about some that I've actually spent some time with, and I know how well some of these perform. Not all of them, the ones that were interesting to me at the very least. So we're going to be looking at Soprano fragrances, and that's what these are, Sopranos, and one or two from Ramon Balazar. These are my favorite ones for sure. To start things off, we're going to be talking about the Sopranos, and absolutely the best one is going to be Soul. This has what smells like to me. You enjoy that plum, ambery, sweet, very flirty and playful, you're going to love this. In a realm of more affordable fragrances that do this DNA, has to be one of the highest quality smelling ones. So initially when I was looking for this style DNA, I found quite a few cheapies, and my experience with them has been pretty good. Except the one thing that was consistent with all of them is that they weren't really the longest lasting, about 4 or 5 hours. This has to be the highest quality smelling one to date, and it definitely lasted at least 6 hours for me personally. Plum, juicy, bubblegummy sweet, as simple as that. If you're looking for one of those style DNAs that you can dress up into like a day, gets attention and compliments, very sweet, but not in a cloying, syrupy way. Sweet in a natural, fruity way. That's what this one's going to be. So ambery, sweet, plum, simple as that. A great fragrance for the price point that I think is extremely mass appealing and addicting as well. The next favorite would be for me is Elite. And this reminds me of a vein of fragrances similar to Armani Code. So if you like those lavender, musky Tonka style fragrances, you're going to enjoy this one. It smells designer quality. A fragrance you can wear to the office perfectly, and that's exactly where I would personally recommend this one. So daily scent, basically signature scent. If you like that barbershoppy DNA with a little bit more sweetness, very similar to how they do it, the Armani, which is phenomenal, I think personally, one of the best office fragrances, especially in conditioned climates. I think you'll be pretty happy with this one. It also lasts about 8 hours, and for the most part, what you're gonna get is this musky lavender and tonka bean. Mass appealing, gets compliments, all of that good stuff. And the last one is going to be Soprano Pure. The only reason why I'm not like ecstatic about it is because it smells a lot like Invictus, the original. That's not the newest DNA. But for the price, this smells designer. All of these smell designer quality easily. They don't even open up with alcohol, genuinely. But I think a lot of people will like this one. If you don't have anything of that DNA, you're going to like this. It's not as fresh as something like the Aqua version or Hoas or even Axon Ultimate by the same brand. This is sweeter. You're going to probably enjoy this one. Can it be redundant if you own a lot of those? Yes, but like I said, it's just not as fresh. Also, this one lasts probably the longest out of all three, and it projects like a champ as well. So for whatever it's worth, it's still a good fragrance, just wouldn't be my top. My top would be Soul, then Elite, and then Pure. Moving on to the next one from the Ramon Balazars that look like this. This is a 10 out of 10. It's not the newest DNA in the world, and in fact smells a lot like Oud for Greatness, but the quality of this is absolutely phenomenal. And this one actually smells like it has an increased fir resin, but it also has like a slightly sweeter base, just very slightly. And when I say sweet, it's not going to be caramelized or anything like that, just maybe like a slight addition of sugar or something like that. Not anything brand new per se, it just has something that's extremely addicting. This one does it at a niche level. It genuinely smells niche, lasts to the next day, beastly performance. I do find it to lean masculine, but for the ladies that like Oud for Greatness style DNA, you're going to be able to rock this one. I actually find this one to get pretty close, but just like I said, it has a bit more of a piney nature to it basically. So yeah, that's pretty much what I think about this one. Easily the best one. And this is called Matin Noir number 5. Next one is called Amber Rouge number 1, also by Ramon Balazar. And this reminds me a lot of Herba Pura, damn near niche quality. I think it's just maybe a step below niche quality, but even then it's matching that of designer quality for sure. Also strong, long lasting, all of that good stuff. But there really isn't much more to say about that. Chopped up fruit salad, and this one just has a little bit more musks. It's simple as that. Unisex, yes, and this one actually makes it a bit more unisex because of the musks. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. That's pretty much all I wanted to come on and say here instead of doing separate individual videos. Give you guys a bit more value and reference so you can know what these fragrances are at the very least. If you did enjoy watching this video, make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button. Till the next one, peace.